Yeah, that was boost. Show you the difference between non-turbo powered and then turbo powered. Yeah, that's it. It's like a little chip that's just put in there, and that just gives it all that extra. Alright, so we are just about to start the VL turbo conversion. I'll start ripping things apart. I'm going to have Wayne and Sam and maybe my son Dylan turn up today, and we'll start bolting some things in. I don't think we'll get it finished today, but we'll certainly get it well on the way to being a turbo VL. This is pretty cool. So, need to thank our sponsors actually for this build series. It's going to be Competition Coatings over at Archerfield. So the guys there are awesome. So they've done a great job. Have a look at this manifold. Internal and external. That has been coated by these guys. It's going to be heat resistant. Awesome job. Looks, and it's going to look amazing. So we've also gone with some bronze. I know this should be like a gold, but we've gone the fuel rail. So this is a VL turbo fuel rail, VL turbo turbo actuator, of course, which is the stock from the VL turbo. So they've been coated. They look amazing. We've just got the stock VL dump pipe. I've just painted that. That hasn't been coated by those guys because we're probably going to change that, to be honest. So that's just to start off with. Have a look at these bits. So these are like oil and water lines. They're the oil and the water lines. Have a look at that. So they were pretty average. I should have I might have videoed it actually, or done a photo before they went. They're terrible. Obviously, a few of the other stock VL turbo parts. Holcom, you know, some hoses, some rubbers, some fittings. You're going to need this on your Jatco Auto, right? So what that basically is, I believe if you're going turbo, you have to fit one of these instead of having the vacuum one that normally goes on the Jatco. So Holcom, they're not sponsoring, but they've been very, very, very good. It's a great website, nice and easy to use. Heaps of VL parts there as well. Fuel pump, I've just gone Bosch, slightly bigger than stock, slightly bigger than a VL turbo stock as well. And we're still going to go with the standard setup where you've got the fuel pump in which is basically a pickup pump which takes it out of the tank, and then this is the main fuel pump from here. The only thing I haven't got yet, we're going to go Turbo Smart Compact Series 800 horsepower fuel reg, and you need that because you've got turbo. Obviously with boost you need to have a fuel regulator that can handle the boost, so it'll adjust pressure for the fuel with boost, so which is awesome. That's the Turbo Smart. That's coming from Super Performance. Okay, we've got the Turbo Smart boost gauge. That's also got a little fitting that's designed to go straight into the dash of the VL. Can't remember where I got that from, but I will put that in. That was just eBay or something. I will put the little note of where that came from, and I think you got this one where Super Performance organised this for me as well. Thank you, Super Performance. We've got some gasket kits. There's another gasket kit down the side there. There's also the original air box for the VL turbo there. So there. Gasket kits for the turbo there. We've got an original VL Turbo Auto ECU. Now I do have an option of getting a Nistune one, which is going to give a little bit more. I'll start here, and that will do for now. We'll get that going. So that's pretty much what we're going to need for the turbo upgrade. There's probably a few things I've missed, but we'll find that on as we go through the whole. All right, where to start, no one knows. But anyway, I'm going to get battery off. And then just start at the airbox, work my way back. Now we're good. Alright, not sure what's still holding on to the manifold. Still got a few rubber hoses in there, but I've got all the bolts at the back off, and I can't see any bolts at the front holding it on. Okay, I got the fuel pump out. Just got a rubber boot, little hanger, and yeah, it just slides in and out of that little bracket up there. Not too difficult. I should have this in the next 10 minutes. There's still Oh, you got that cruise control on off, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That was a pain, the proverbial. Don't know if that's a factory doorstop exhaust holder. They're a pain to get to. I'll get to that one later. They're off. Is the fuel? It's just pulled the whole fuel rail out. Oh, it's already out. Oh, oops. All right. Son reckons it was going to break at least one of these studs, but had these headers only put on a year ago, so I'm hoping. Easy. That one's hard to get to. Yeah. Nope. I'm going to be able to get the parcel back out. There we go. Too easy. So I think they need to go up. Put them there. Rest them like that. Hopefully they don't fall. Try not to mess this up now. Really? Catch it on something. Here we go. Rightio. Okay, so we've got the headers, extractors, whatever off. It's all good. We've taken the top of the manifold off. Heaps of hoses. We've taken the fuel rail out. That's about it, really. Alright, so we just got this water pipe off, which was a real pain, so we took the top of the manifold off and got that off. We now have to fit this water pipe, which will connect to the, no probs at all, we'll connect that like that to the motor, and then this goes around the back, and they're just trying to get to this bolt to fit that that fitting, so that'll go around the back of the motor, and then that'll go to the another line will go to the turbo. So just trying to get that one little bolt right at the back of the motor there. It's all proving to be a little difficult. There we go. So that's got to go through there.
Pushing away.
Yep.
Trying to get them all in the right spot.
And then two bolts in the middle, they're all lined up. They're all in. Just got to get this one bolt here on our bronzed fuel rail. Beautiful. These on here, and then they spring across the other side of the room. So they're exactly the same as like on your door, right? When you just fuck it up, and then they fling across the other side of the room. Looks good. See this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Genius. Whoever did that, genius.
Oh, it's dumb it straight on.
Yeah.
And now I'll pass you the bolts.
Yeah, that'd be good. Something's in the road. Something's in the road at the... There we go. exciting part. Turbo time. Oh, not a lot of room in there, is there? Alright, so this one's hard to get on, so you just got to lift the whole turbo up and then just slide it on, get it started. Bolt it on. So this is another water line, so we got some of these bolts into there, and then it's got to feed around the back of the motor. So we'll pop that on.
Okay.
Hey, stop you swearing at your wife, Brew. Alright, we've got all the water lines fitted. This is the oil line, right?
Our water.
Another water?
Yep.
Yeah. We've got two waters here, haven't we?
Yeah, water either side.
Alright.
So this is the feed and that's the return. Yeah, this is the return feed.
And then the other one's the oil.
Oil in. So oil goes through the top.
Oil
and
here.
No. Yes.
Yeah,
So
oil there.
Oil, and that goes through the top.
Oil there,
And
right.
then oil at the bottom.
So we just got to fit a few more bits. So put the dump pipe on. Starting to look pretty tough, doesn't it? Bronze. Very cool. Sorry, the manifold gasket and everything off. And now we're just going to take out the bolts for the water and the oil in the block. So probably going to make a bit of a mess. So we'll do that now. We've got the turbo pretty much ready to go. So we're going to do the water and the oil. So we're probably going to make a bit of a mess with the water. Oil should be fine. And then we start bolting her on. Basically we're just going to undo this bung down the bottom there for the other oil feed. Is that oil return? Yep. So there's a good chance this thing's had some, might have had a turbo before, just little things like it's been indented here. It's had the head done, which is probably because it went. Some of these bungs that we're just undoing in here, you can definitely tell they've been removed before. So. Gotta put the bung in. Righty, what am I doing? Come on. Get up there for the week. Put this vacuum line on before you put the manifold and turbo in the car. Is that right, Wayne?
Yes, the tip of the week.
Nice top, mate. We're ready to bolt the turbo on. What do you reckon, Wayne? We ready to go?
Yes, 100%.
Alright, got the gasket on there. We've got the water line running at the back. We've got the oil lines bungs out, water line bungs out. Everything bolted onto this. Got this hose fitted here, which is going to be apparently a bit hard once you get in there. We've got these ones fairly snugly fitted, but a little bit of movement there so we can get that attached to the motor, and then the other side we've got them loose so we can line it all up. I reckon we're ready to go. Cool. Oh, Jesus Christ, Sam, can you do this? It's a little bit heavier than I thought. Okay. I think we might have to have a think about this now. Bang. 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 Thank you, Competition Coatings, for all the work you did that I just knocked off. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is tight, but okay. Now, if you do wear glasses, I suggest you keep them on for these sorts of things. Now, it's sitting against, down on the turbo's hitting where it has been knocked in a little bit. That doesn't mean it's not going to fit. It just means it's going to take a little bit of wiggling. All right. It feels like we're pushing on something, so we'll lift it and have a look underneath to make sure. That's should have cut this line a bit shorter, Wayne. Actually, I think we're turboed. Technically, we have a VL turbo, right?
Yep.
How good does that look? It's awesome. That is awesome. So we're trying to put the oil return hose on here.
Yes.
Alright, that looks like it's going to be very tight. That looks very tight. Okay. So, fitted the return oil from the turbo. Wasn't too bad. But the original rubber pipe was shorter against the block side, where this one is same size both sides. So anyway, it's on, fitted. Now we've got to do the hard lines, which is the hard part. Feed. Yep. So we've got to try to just put it in place and then get it started.
I don't think I'm going to be able to.
So that looks really difficult to do, and well, it is.
I can get it.
Well, that only took 20 minutes to get it started, and then now to do it up is going to be pain. So that's the oil in, right? And we haven't tightened up the top part yet either. Fun and games. Yeah, it's much easier from this side, but I'm doing it from that side because of YouTube. Nice hands, Wayne. Did you get your nails done this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So we're just going to do up under the, up here, the water. That's water in, hey?
Yep.
Water in. We've got the bolt on there, got the new washers, and then there's a little bracket basically here. Just got to bolt that in place as well. Had that all recoated by Competition Coatings. All right, so everything's bolted in underneath. We've got all the water lines, oil lines, everything else. So I guess we've got to bolt on that turbo manifold. Just doing a little bracket for the fuel ring. Should fit from there, and then that'll go down to the just with the brake booster. All right, so we're getting close here. We've done a mock fit up of the crossover pipe. He's fitted all that up. He's fitted all the fittings for the turbo. Everything's all done there. We've just got to get a hose for over there. We've got to get a hose to go from there to the manifold, sorry, chopper cover. We've got to do all the leads back in. Accelerator cable's got to be hooked up. We've just test fitted the fuel rig. I think it looks pretty good there. But I might, as Dylan said, move the fuel from that side to this side just to tidy it up a bit. So that's next. Going to get the fuel set sorted. ECU's got to be put in. Yeah, you can do. Pretty close to.
Pretty close. It almost started today.
Almost.
I reckon we can.
Not without Wayne and Sam.
We're going to have to cancel our plans.
Turbo. Actually, you're right. It does go well with the silver and the red, hey?
Yeah, because you've got red and that here.
Yeah. That's also easy to fit the red later. So, and
it's 2 clamps.
How good's all the manifold and everything look?
Clean fuel rail.
There's a few hoses I don't know about, so there's a few little things to go yet. We'll get some advice on that. So basically, Wayne's done here. We've set up a pod filter. We've got the ability to set up, obviously, the stock box as well. So just had to get this. What was it? A 75mm internal diameter to 70mm internal diameter bend to go to the airflow through to a pod, so we can get noises. And then later we might put it to a box. We'll see how we go. Just got to build a bracket for it. Stop it doing that. Also just doing the hose now from here up to intake manifold. I've now done the vacuum line here for the boost gauge inside. We're then going to do this pipe from here to here. There to there. That'll be next. We haven't got the proper one, so I'll order it, but we'll just do something for now. Reg's all set up. Hopefully got it right. I'll get Wayne just to check I've done the right. Hope so, because I've cut the lines. So we've got fuel in, vacuum for reference, and etc. We'll change these blue horrible leads one day, and then we're just going to tidy up the little bracket here. Might just need a little 1/15 of a millimetre cut off it just to get it to sit so it's not hitting the crossover pipe. Just got to set that up. I'm just about to do the ECU, so I'll go in and just show you what you're going to do. The difference between non-turbo powered, and then turbo powered. Yeah, that's it. It's like a little chip that's just put in there, and that just gives it all that extra. The ECU is actually in the kick panel on the passenger side of the VL. A couple of screws, and then you'll have access to the ECU. We do have an auto VL turbo ECU. Hasn't been used in 14 years, so we'll give it a crack and see how it goes. Just going to take the black bracket off. I think that's the easiest way for the ECU to pop out. Whatever that code is. Let's unplug it. Alright. This is the one we're going to put in. This is just a stocky. Keep it. It should just plug in. We'll just leave it on the floor for now to make sure she works. You say there's chips in here?
Yeah, there's a chip in there.
Oh good, because it'll go really well with the kebab. Just need a drink, my friend.
It's a stage 3.
Oh, stage 3.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Sounds better than stage 2.
So it'll go off your intercooler. It's just one stage behind.
Alright. Alright, there we go, stage 3. We're getting close now, so we're going to make a little bracket just for here, so I'm going to do that. And Wayne and Sam are going to put this little, I think it's a modulating valve, isn't it? Modulating solenoid maybe. And this is for Jatco Auto for when she's under boost. That was a better whistle. We'll practice it. Alright, so we've just taken off this bracket for this modulator that we need to change for turbo. And yeah, just going to give that a little spray and just see how, for this to come out. So it looks pretty tight. Yeah, so that's what come out. A little bit of a mess. Just got Wayne holding the bracket. Done the fuel pump and everything already. We decided we should really change the fuel filter. So we've got a fuel filter here. We're just going to whip this off, pop a new one in. Here it is here. Oh, sorry, no, here it is here. All right. Battery's going in. Fluids are going in. Very nice. All right. She wouldn't start because I had the wiring wrong on the fuel pump. Basically the purple goes to positive, and obviously the black one there, even though it had a red terminal, that's why I think I got it wrong, because it had a little red terminal on it. That goes to the earth. So just check that on your fuel pump. So fuel in, we believe, is the one closest to the motor down here. That's the fuel return closest to the body of the car. And then fuel in to the fuel rail here. Return fuel to the reg, and then from the reg to the return fuel down here. So we can recognise the pressure and adjust the pressure on the fuel pressure reg. Let's hope. So Sam's dressed up for the occasion.
Yeah.
Fully sick, my friend. Don't you cut yourself off.
Already did.
Right. Oh yeah, he's doing the little pipe there. So, got the entire New Zealand workforce working on the VL. Well, it looks like it is time to possibly start the VL turbo, see how we go. So far I think we've done everything. We've still got to adjust the fuel pressure, make sure that's adjusted. We've just got some fluids going in, just putting in water for now, and then we'll give it a flush and then put the proper coolants in. Anyway, we've got the fluids in there. We've got the ECU plugged in, all the turbo parts, everything should be right. I think we've got all the vacuum lines set up. Pretty sure we've got that. We've got to redo timing, redo fuel pressure. Make sure no fluids are coming out of them. Kick out the guts. I think that's it.
Yep.
We've got no exhaust, so it should sound awesome. Yeah? What do you reckon? Give it a try?
Yep.
All right. If it does start, we're all getting excited and high-fiving, right? Okay. I'm a bit nervous. You sure? All right. Okay. Ready to go. All right. Okay. Very nervous. Here we go. It wanted to kick there a little bit. Now we're going to have, it's going to be out of fuel, right? So it's got to get fuel through everything, through the injectors, through the rails, through the line. So I reckon we're going to take a little bit to pump it. Do you see if we get any fuel pressure on the gauge when we turn it over? All right, so there's a chance.
Fuel lines around the wrong way.
Hey,
Fuel lines around the wrong way.
fuel lines around the wrong way, or I possibly haven't wired the fuel pump correctly as well as another possibility. All right, take two of starting the VL turbo. Fuel pump was back to front. I put the wires around the wrong way, so we checked everything we've gone through. Yeah, was the full fuel filter blocked? Was the did we have the lines right at the motor here? Which I think in the end we had these runs right, didn't we, Wayne? I think we had these ones right.
Yes.
The lines. I'll go through the lines though, and I'll go through the wiring of the fuel pump in the video to make sure we know exactly which way they go. So everything should be good to go. We're going to give it a crack. Wish me luck. Thanks, Sam. Wayne didn't fucking do anything. All right, you ready, Wayne? Get off your phone. This is exciting times. This could actually start. We got fuel. All right, ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a crack. You got any fuel pressure? What are we on?
Yeah, 30. Yeah.
30, so it needs to go up a bit.
3 bar.
3 bar, okay. All right, we're going to go again. Oh, nearly. It's ready to go. All right, what do we got? We all good?
Yep.
And go again. I'm not going to hit the accelerator, eh? I'm just going to let it. I think it's just getting all primed up and getting ready. How good's that exhaust sound by not having one?
Exactly.
All right, so we've got no idle. Should I do a little accelerator?
Yeah.
It's a little bit longer. Not catching. Oh, nearly. Oh. Each one's a little bit longer, hey? Oh. Well, we are so close. It is, I mean, it's running. I've got a little bit of accelerator on. We probably might need to adjust that, but it's running. Hang on, I'm going to take my foot off the accelerator. Still running, still running, still running.
I need to wind the fuel. I need to wind this up.
Yeah.
No, well, it's only just cold, so we haven't adjusted the. So that's the accelerator there. Where are we at on the fuel? Well, you got to undo here, don't you?
Yeah, I'll take this off.
Oh, that's good luck with that.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's fine.
We're at 3 bar.
Yep.
You're 3 bar of pressure.
Yep.
We got no exhaust on this thing, so. So that's the accelerator. I'm just going to stick my head underneath the leaks and just see if we've got anything. I can't see any fuel leaks, Wayne. I think we're on all 6. Maybe on all 6? Yep. I think there's a little bit of an idle adjustment. Which is, there's a couple of different spots for that. Also got no exhaust, so. right, well, why don't we give it a, should we give it a tiny tickle?
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right.
Woohoo! Well, I can hear it spool.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut it down. All right, that's it running. Are we still recording there? We are. Cool. All right, she runs. It was running on all 6. It was fuel pressure seemed to stay fairly good. We don't have any leaks that we can see. No fuel leaks. Couldn't hear anything. Obviously, we're going to get a little bit of smoke and that off some of the new components that have been painted, etc. You could hear the turbo spooling up. That was pretty cool. We don't have an exhaust. A little bit down and idle, but we probably just need a small adjustment. There's an adjustment on the ECU. There's also an adjustment on the throttle cable, and there's also an adjustment at the back there as well. But there is some sort of vacuum line or something there that's not right. So we've got one, which I think's the idle control valve. The hoses there just don't fit right. So we've got something wrong. There's some hoses wrong way around. It's running. How good is that? That is awesome. So next stage is to just check a few things, let it cool down, check a few things, and then might do a lap of the car park. All right, first drive in the VL's got no exhaust on it. This will be interesting. Oh, we're gonna have to go around him. Just in the car park of my
Do you want me to hold that so you can drive?
Yeah, why not? You can aim it better than I got it aimed. Yeah. Got Dylan in the car. We'll open up the gate in case we go through it. Yeah, but she's running well. Running real well. Got a crowd over here too.
Everyone's watching.
So that's only just starting to boost. Just starting to boost. That was good though. We'll go up this little street here, and we'll just give it a little bit of a tickle. Hey, there's boost. There's boost. I don't know how much we're getting.
Yeah, it's working.
Can't look at the gauge at the same time, so.
It's running great. Go down the road.
We'll give it a bit more around here.
It kind of sounds like a truck.
There's boost.
It goes harder than the HT.
Oh, she goes a lot harder than
Oh,
that,
yeah.
So. All right, so maybe a little tickle up the road, eh?
Do it. You got to do it.
The boost, eh?
You got easy 250 horsepower.
What do you think?
That spool's great.
Yeah, doesn't it?
That comes on pretty quick.
That's coming on real well, so I'm not going to go too
Is your
deep.
RPMs working?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see when it spools. All right. All right. Let's make it a fair. It's making good power.
Yeah, no, it's going pretty well.
You'll know from first gear if the boost will spike. So I'll watch it in first gear.
I'll wait for this motorbike to go, then I'll do a U-turn and the car's the other way. Not not even too loud without an exhaust. Just
No, the
quiet.
turbo keeps it sort of quieter, doesn't it? I really thought it'd be a bit louder. But I mean, it's only like a stock dump pipe, right?
Yeah.
Not a lot of turbo noise yet.
All right, let's go and see how we go, eh?
8. Probably sitting on about 8. Pretty like dead on 8.
Well, that's not stupidly fast.
No,
but
it's pretty good though.
That's a nice, I think a nice, nice
Yeah.
power. Alright, a little bit of a slow change in a second, so the gearbox will need a bit of a service.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And then I'll give it one more boost.
And it's running like it's not breaking up at all.
No, it's all stock ECU.
The tune's pretty close.
Stock everything. We haven't backed off the timing, which we probably should have. But we'll
not
go
bad.
up here.
Oh,
We'll
the
boost
bring
it
them.
here, eh?
I have a feeling this is going to sound pretty good on the old GoPro.
Yeah, no, it should sound awesome.
Did you bring a buzzer?
I should have. Yeah, here we go.
Oh. Alright, you got a boost T?
No, I don't. No, I don't. No. All that stuff will get to.
Rocket ship.
Sorry.
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 We're getting
Sorry.
exhausted.
Just turboed it.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good.
You reckon?
You've done pretty well.
Right, well done. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Wayne. Thanks, Dee. That's awesome. So, still got to put it on the dyno yet. We've still got to do a few little tweaks, tidies ups, re-dump the coolant, do some things, redo the oil again, just make sure it's all fresh, and then get an exhaust. That's probably something we need to do.
Yeah.
Get
Make
an
it
exhaust.
sound a little less like a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it'll sound great with a good pipe on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Next
you
episode,
go.
this should be on the dyno.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I reckon we give it a tickle. Just a little one. Get out of the camera, mate. Look at your big black back you got there. Power comes from. Basically, this is the brains of the whole car. So you just whip off this kick panel, and yeah, basically you get everything in here that powers the car. So yeah, this should go well.